Okay, good morning students. So now we'll go with the question number 3 under ellipse. So we did in last video I did 2 questions and then given a homework. I hope you have done that homework. So now under question number 3, here we need to find the equation of the ellipse from a given conditions. So under this question number 3 we have sub question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after completing question number 5, till this sub question 5, you should be able to solve this question as a homework number 2, chapter 12, page number 22, exercise 12b. Under question number 6, there is a sub question A, B, D, F and I. So somewhere here which I will solve. So now let me first directly go with question number 3, sub question 1. Okay. So now, in this case, question number 3, sub question 1, you need to find the equation of the ellipse with axis as the axis of the coordinate. I need more space. Where axes are 10 and 8. Axes are 10 and 8. Axis means major axis and the minor axis. So one is given 10 and one is given 8. So definitely that 10 becomes the major axis and this 8 becomes the minor axis. Okay. So now here it is, they have given axis, major axis is equivalent to 10, implies A value is equivalent to 5. Similarly, they have given minor axis 2b is equivalent to 8, minor axis 2b, which implies b is equivalent to 4. Now let's go with number 1. You need to find the equation of the ellipse. These are the given axes, and first question says major axis is along the axis of x. Sometimes in a question there won't be any restriction. You can take any equation, either you take horizontal or either you take vertical. But here there is a restriction saying that major axis is along the axis of x, means definitely major axis is along the x-axis. So major axis along the x-axis means definitely this is a horizontal ellipse. If the major axis is along the axis of y, that means we are talking about a vertical ellipse. That either you should get here. First one, the major axis is along the axis of x. Let me go with number 1. Major axis along the axis of x means we are going to take horizontal ellipse. So that means horizontal ellipse means major axis will be along the axis of x. Here should be x square by a square plus y square by b square is equivalent to 1. We need a square and b square value. So a value is 5. So implies from here what's a square value? A square value is 25. From here what's b square value? Okay. Let me make a space. Let me make a space here. Let me make a space. Let me write directly a square, which is equivalent to 25. And then b square we have here is equivalent to 16. So equation should be number A. Major axis along the axis of x. We have x square by a square plus y square by b square is equivalent to 1. That implies x square by what's the a square value given? 25. Then plus y square by b square value given is 16 is equivalent to 1. So what's the LCM of 25 and 16? What's the LCM of 25 and 16? If you don't know, you just find the LCM, no problem here. 5 5 is 25, you keep it 16. Then 5 1 is 5, you keep 16. Then I can go 8 2 is 16 and 2 1 is 8. Yes or no? So now 5 is 25, 25 times 2 is equivalent to 50, 50 times 8 is equivalent to 400. LCM is nothing but 400. 400 divided by 25 is equivalent to 16. You know what I mean? Yes or no? 25 into 16 is equivalent to 400. So 400 divided by 25 is equal to 16x square. So 400 divided by 16 is equivalent to 25 is equivalent to 1. So final answer we have is 16x square plus, here should be y square. 25y square is equivalent to 400. Bring 400 that side. This is a required equation of the ellipse. Now let's go with the next one. It's very simple. Next one we have here, it is major axis is along the axis of y, means we are talking about your vertical ellipse. So what's the equation for vertical ellipse? This is nothing but x squared divided by minor axis is along the axis of x, because we are talking about vertical. Vertical means major axis will be along the axis of y and minor axis will be along the axis of x. So this will be b squared plus y squared divided by a squared. Major axis is along the axis of y and minor axis is along the axis of x. This is a vertical ellipse, which is equivalent to 1. Substitute this value. That implies x squared by b squared is 16 plus y squared by a squared value is 25. Is that correct? Which is equivalent to 1. Please do LCM. We have 25 x squared plus 16 y squared is equivalent to 400. Required same LCM very same. Required equation of the ellipse. So now in next question we will do question number 3, Roman number 2.